Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside your circle, comment in the comment section, join as a member. Guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this amazing lace up skirt. Guys, this skirt is beautiful, it's beginner friendly. I wore it to the Uncover Sip and Paint and I got so many compliments. It's amazing, it's just amazing, and I'm going to show you guys the full tutorial from start to finish. Let's get into it. So guys, for this I'm going to be using this fabric. Now this fabric is I'm using, so that's my waist measurement plus about 2 inches thereabout. So that's what I measured as the entire width of this fabric, but it stretches to reach my hip measurement. So always make sure you can stretch it and you can wear it to fit your hip measurement. So what we're going to do now is we're going to also measure the length. So the length of the skirt that you want, that's what you're going to measure right here. So measure it and add 2 inches to it. So I'm going to say that again. Measure your length of your skirt and add 2 inches to it. Now I'm doing a maxi skirt, so it's going to be a floor length skirt plus 2 inches. That will be my fold at the top. So my band is going to be about 1.5 inches when I'm done sewing everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish the edges. So the 2 sides, you're going to fold it twice. So 1, 2, fold it twice like that and sew it down to the end. Do the same thing for this side, sew it down to the end. Then for the top part, remember we have 2 inches extra. What we're going to do is our 2 inches, we're going to fold it just like this. So you're going to take it like this, fold it just like this, and make sure it's 2 inches. So can you guys see what it looks like? I folded it 2 inches in, then I'm going to fold it in by 1/2 inch. So that 2 inches, you're going to fold out of it by 1/2 inch. And then you're going to put it down just like this. So do this after you've sewn the 2 edges. Don't do it before because we're going to put our drawstring basically inside. So sew these ones, the 2 edges, in a double fold and then do this part. So just do that and then we're going to move to the next process. So like I said again, sew the 2 edges with your double fold and then fold it by 2 inches and 1/2 inch in just like this and sew it down to the end of this other side. Now guys, I have sewn this. Can you guys see what it looks like? This is the top and this is the sides. I have sewn them already. Now guys, what you're going to do is you're going to create a modesty panel on the skirt right here. So I have this fabric right here that I want to use to do my modesty panel. Now your modesty panel can be as long as you want. If you want your lace up to get to the end, you can make your modesty panel as long as the skirt. But if you want it to be a mini an open slit skirt, basically you're going to just make it the length you want for your modesty panel. I feel like it's when you see the final result of what it looks like sewn, that's when you really understand what I'm saying. So this is a modesty panel, basically just a normal piece of fabric. So you're going to take this fabric and you're going to place it at the back of one side of your skirt. The back of one side of your skirt, not the front, not on top of it. The back is going to be on the inside. So you're going to sew it down to wherever you want it to get to. And then we're going to work on our loops for our lace up, basically. So the modesty panel is going to help cover your skin. So now let me show you how to add your loops. Now there's this top that I made. I don't know if I'm going to post it before this particular skirt video or after the skirt video. but this is what your loop is going to turn out to be. So can you guys see? These are loops right here. I sewed it on both sides of this top so that it can have a lace up basically in front. So this also is going to have a modesty panel on it. So this is the set, this is the skirt of that particular set, the top and skirt. So I'm going to show you guys how to add those loops to it. So guys, I have cut out this fabric right here. It's just a thin string of fabric. Now this is what I'm going to use for my loops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it using about just 1.5 inches thereabout.
Way back a year ago.
So let's just use these as examples. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go from the part where you sewed your top part, you're going to add one of these loops to that part. So right here, so just right there, you're going to add a loop right there. Then you're going to measure 1.5 inch from there, mark it, measure another 1.5 inch, mark it, then keep measuring 1.5 inches till you get to where you want your slit to start from. So I'm going to continue measuring 1.5 inch, and this 1.5 inch mark, every mark is going to have a loop basically. So the loop is going to be under, it's going to protrude just like this. So every 1.5 inch has a loop attached to it, and always make sure wherever this particular loop is on this side, it corresponds to where it is on this other side. Always make sure it corresponds to it on this other side. Guys, please make sure it corresponds. So here would have it here, here would have it here, here would have it here, till you get to where you want your measurement to start from. Do you guys get? Till you get to where you want your slit to start from. So I'm going to work on the loops, I'm going to work on the modesty panel, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like so that you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. Now guys, I have sewn the modesty panel. Can you guys see what it looks like? So once I wear it, I can easily just put it to the sides that it's going to be facing towards, and just lace up my skirt. So with this, you can easily lace up your skirt depending on how wide your body is, or how wide you want it to be, how tight you want it to be. It's up to you. So you have the privilege to do whatever you want, however you want. That's what you're going to do with your skirt. So lace it up. You can lace it up to make it an A shape. You can lace it up to be straight. You can lace it up to be anything. And that's why I love this particular skirt. Now I don't need to hem the bottom because this fabric is this fabric doesn't fray, so it's easy to cut it and have a clean cut, and I don't want to just mess it up. Now for the top right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a loop right there, the loop that is going to lead to my stomach, so to that design at the stomach part. So that's what I'm going to do right here. So just take it all around, and then once you get to this side, you're now going to tie it basically on the side right here.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface.
So guys, this is not the exact loop I'm using for this particular skirt, because it's not long enough. As you can see, it's not long enough at all. So I'm going to change this loop or add to it to make it even longer. So that's what I'm going to basically do, and I'm going to have my skirt ready. I'm going to now lace it up using my loops. And guys, that's all I have for this video. Can you guys see what it turned out to be? It's beautiful, it's amazing. All you need to do is just lace it up and you're done. I'd love you guys to try it out, and when you try it out, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Lara Creations. I would love to showcase your work with all my growing followers, and even here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe, joining as a member. Membership helps the channel grow. It gives me funds to create more pieces on this channel. It's been helping the channel so much, and I'm so grateful for you guys every single day. Guys, until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.